It was supposed to be a routine drill. The military base buzzed with tension as a sleek Black Hawk helicopter sat motionless on the tarmac. Its blades drooped lifelessly, like a bird too tired to fly. Technicians swarmed around it, their brows furrowed, their tools clattering, but nothing worked. Inside the base's command room, the general's voice cracked with urgency. "We have medics stuck in the mountains. That helicopter has to get in the air. Lives are on the line." But no matter what the experts tried, the machine refused to respond. That's when someone quietly mentioned a name. Not an engineer. Not a technician. A man who lived outside the base, in a small rented home with peeling paint and a backyard full of half-fixed cars. A single dad. A veteran. A man the army thought they had left behind. His name was Jack Turner. Jack was making scrambled eggs for his 8-year-old daughter, Emily, when his old flip phone buzzed. The number was blocked, but the voice on the other end was unmistakable, firm, commanding, desperate. "Turner, this is General Harris. I need you at the base. Now." Jack froze. He hadn't worn a uniform in years. He was just a dad now, packing lunches, checking homework, struggling with bills. But something in the general's voice told him this wasn't about medals or duty. This was about lives. Emily tugged on his sleeve. "Daddy, are you leaving again?" Jack knelt down, brushing a curl of hair from her cheek. "Just for a little while, sweetheart. Some people need my help." Her small hands wrapped around his. "Then go help them." When Jack arrived at the base, technicians were arguing around the silent helicopter. "This bird's fried. Electrical shot. Fuel systems unresponsive. Nothing we can do." The general turned as Jack walked in, his presence both familiar and unexpected. "Everyone else failed. If anyone can bring her back to life, it's you." Jack didn't reply with pride or confidence. He just rolled up his sleeves, climbed into the cockpit, and listened. Not with fancy diagnostics. Not with advanced computers. Just with instinct, the kind only a man who had flown, fixed, and trusted these machines in the worst of wars could have. He touched the controls, smelled the fuel, listened to the silence of the engine. Something felt off, but not impossible. "She doesn't need new parts," he muttered. "She just needs to breathe again." The technician scoffed, but the general's eyes locked on Jack. "Do it." Hours felt like minutes as Jack worked. His hands, once scarred from war, now moved with gentle precision. He rerouted a circuit, bypassed a faulty relay, adjusted the timing of the ignition. Sweat dripped down his forehead, but he didn't stop. And then, he turned the key. The helicopter coughed. Sputtered. Growled. And then, with a roar that shook the ground, the blades began to spin. The technicians froze. The general's stern face cracked into something rare, a smile. "And Jack?" He didn't cheer. He just exhaled, whispering, "You're alive again." That night, the helicopter flew into the mountains, carrying medics and supplies that saved an entire stranded unit. Lives that would have been lost were pulled back from the edge, all because one single dad veteran answered a call. When Jack came home, Emily was waiting by the window, holding a drawing she had made, a helicopter with wings, and a stick figure dad smiling beside it. She ran into his arms. "Daddy, did you help them?" Jack kissed the top of her head. "Yeah, sweetheart. We helped them," the general later said. "Sometimes, the ones we think are finished are the ones who save us all." And Jack? He never saw himself as a hero. He was just a father who knew that kindness, service, and love never truly retire. Message to the audience. This isn't just a story about a machine starting again. It's about people. About how the world still needs the wisdom of those who've been through storms. About how sometimes the smallest home, with the simplest father, holds the biggest answer. Because true service isn't about medals or uniforms. It's about never giving up, on people, on hope, on life. And that's something all of us, no matter where we live, can carry in our hearts.